You wanna go? Hello, and welcome to Cooking with Ryan, the Intern. Today, we're gonna be making a easy but delicious meal. So to keep things spicy up in this kitchen, we're gonna be adding some challenges. Today, my challenge is I have to cook an entire meal with Hulk hands. Next week, Pastor Kendal will have the challenge of cooking his meal with only an iron and a hair straightener, an entire meal. Today, our recipe comes from a pioneer woman. Tasty. We got a little bit of Italian Freddo with pioneer. It's like we're combining an Italian and a Southern. How attractive would that be? First, you're gonna want to get a trusty, rusty saucepan, okay? The creamer in, oh no. Oh, it's stuck to my thumb. Now to unwrap the butter.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
Oh no! It's all in the noodles. I want to get a pot. Oh, I almost dropped 4 quarts. I'll just eyeball it. I'm filling with water, you can't see. You want to put your noodles in. Nope. George Ramsay would be proud. To break them first. This feels like something Hulk would do. Oh!
What's wrong with you?
Now, we're gonna make the Parmesan, which makes this thing delicious. And we need 2 cups of this. This looks like a cow if it had dandruff.
Bro, what are you talking about?
I'm gonna be 55 when this is done. Pot's making demon noises. Tell me when to stop. 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 Oh, 2 cups. Oh my gosh, my sauce. Oh. Okay, alright. Oh, it's making noises. Why is it? Everybody relax. Jesus, take the wheel. Take this pot from my hand. Oh my goodness. So you take 2 cups. George Ramsay would know. Me and him are buddies. So while we're doing this, mixing it all together, we're gonna join into my favorite part of this segment, which is let's talk about it. Over the Colossians 3, it talks about focus on things of heaven, not of earth. And you're like, what are heavenly things? What can I focus on that's heavenly? A lot of times we get caught up in focusing on so many things that don't even matter, right? Like me personally, I focus way too much about who's viewed my story, right? Who's liked my pictures? Who's talking about me? What are my friends doing? What are they not doing? You know, and we get caught up in all these crazy things that don't matter. When in reality, the things that we should be focusing on are things that are heavenly. Things that are heavenly are reaching our friends. Things that are heavenly are talking to God. Things that are heavenly are chasing after the purpose and plan that God has put in our life. A lot of times we get caught up in everything else, right? We get caught up in looking at earthly things and comparing ourselves to other people. We look at somebody else's pasta and go, wow, they did their pasta way better than I did. Next thing you know, we're trying to be a pasta we were never meant to be. So I encourage you during this season of quarantine, where you're on social media a lot, you're looking at other people, you're comparing very quickly. I would challenge you, don't compare to, man, look at that guy's sneakers, or look at how talented she is, and look how I'm not talented. Maybe looking at somebody else's life, but simply just chase after heavenly things. Chase after what God has designed us for. And when we chase after Him, everything else will follow. Take some time away from comparing yourself to the earth and looking at earthly things, and look to heaven this week. What you want to do is just throw it against the surface, maybe a cabinet, whatever, and if it sticks, they're done. Oh, hot! Oh, it got me on the knee. You little demon! You want to go? Welcome back. Oh, linguine, that noodle's bad. You're now going to want to take your cooked noodles. You're going to strain them, which I can barely do with normal hands. Oh! That was so hot. Get a little steaming. You're gonna take your noodles and pour those boys back in. Bone apple tree. All right. Oh. So you just want to take a good healthy portion. Noodles. So you want a good amount. Hey, hold on. You want a good whole can's worth of salt. You've got, look at those buttery noodles. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you cook some mean pioneer woman Alfredo. So hot. Oh, so hot. But that's all for today, folks. Y'all have a great day.